What is going on, everyone? My name is, of course, Jesse James, and we are live with Block A of the G1 Climax. Yes, we are finally here at the G1 Climax. Today, 5 superstars will be going at it in a round-robin tournament to determine who will be the Block A representative at our next pay-per-view will face off against tomorrow's Block B representative to win the G1 Climax briefcase. Coming out first, he's the ace of New Japan. He is, of course, Hiroshi Tanahashi. Tanahashi, of course, hasn't been really too big as of lately, but you know what? Anything could happen here in the G1 Climax. Anything. Of course, this is going to be our first of 10 matches today. We have 10 matches for you guys set up. The whole entire Block A is going to be done by the end of today. Of course, who will Hiroshi Tanahashi be facing here tonight? We are about to find out. And there he is from NWA, Brian Pillman Jr. Yes, and you heard me right, from NWA. Today, especially in Block A, we have a representative from all 4 companies doing battle in our own little mini battle, you could say, or mini competition between the 4 brands. First matchup is New Japan Pro Wrestling versus NWA. Myself versus King Kelly in the chat. Looking forward to this. It's going to be so much fun. And of course, if you don't know, there is also AEW run by Worldwide Inc. and of course NXT run by Official JRJ. Here we go, 20 minutes on the clock. If you win, you get 2 points. If you lose, you don't get any points. If you both tie, if you both get counted out, or if you both or the match goes on longer than 20 minutes, then you both will receive 1 point. The winner of this round-robin tournament is whoever has the most points after all 10 matches are done. Hello, Kian. Hello, JPA. Welcome to the first match of the G1 Climax 2020. I have been waiting for this for a while. I am excited. At times, I wasn't even sure if we were going to get here, but you know what? We're here. Like I said, just bragging rights within the universe, and I love the fact that this is a big opportunity for the four admins, the 4 universe holders in the GG universe. You know, this is the big opportunity for us to actually be in competition with each other, and I love the fact that we're able to do that. So I'm really looking forward to Block A. I'm honestly looking a little bit more forward to today than I am tomorrow, even though I like the people in tomorrow's a little bit more, but that's okay. Hello, Zombie. Right now, ref already at a count of 8. Remember, guys, count outs here in New Japan occur at a count of 20 rather than other companies that occur at a count of 10. And right now, Tanahashi is taking it to Pillman. Yes, this is also, thank you, Kim, for reminding me that this is NWA's real first time they're going to be going in competition with another company. NXT, AEW, and New Japan, we've already had some matches against each other in the past. Nothing too huge, but we definitely have had our matches. This is the first time with Brian Pillman Jr. that NWA is actually in competition with the other companies, and it's really, really exciting to see that. And I honestly hope he does pretty good. Of course, I'm also hoping that Tanahashi beats him here. No offense, Kian, but I'm going against you first. And Tanahashi with a frog splash. Going for the cover here. Tanahashi first cover of the matchup. 1, 2, and kick out 2 there from Pillman Jr. And Tanahashi right now looking pretty good as we've just about to pass the 3 minutes in the matchup. So the match has only been going on for about 3 minutes now. Now Tanahashi go for the suplex. But in case you guys are wondering, the other superstars that are in Block A today, I will go over them right now. We have Ricky Starks from AEW. We have Cedric Alexander from NXT, and then another New Japan superstar, which is Tetsuyo Naito. Now, I am going to let everyone know this here and now. New Japan, to keep it even with the other companies, we are only selecting one rep in our little mini competition, which, of course, I've decided is going to be Tanahashi, since Tanahashi has been in New Japan since the very beginning. That's all for our own little mini competition between us. So Tetsuyo Naito, if he wins, cool, but I can't really take that as my victory. I had to choose the ace, yeah, you're right. And welcome, Jay. Welcome on into the G1 Climax. And Pillman planting Tanahashi there. Right now, Pillman is in a good spot. This could be it for Tanahashi. Swinging neck breaker. All right, here we go. 1, 2. And, ooh, that was close. Yep, Pillman Jr.'s been in NWA since the beginning. Pillman almost got the win right there on Tanahashi. That was very close. And now Pillman just taking control of Tanahashi here. Ever since that swinging neckbreaker, it's been all Pillman, and I'll go for another cover, kick out at 2 again from Tanahashi. Remember, it's important to win your matches, but we've seen people who have gone and lost their first match and make it all the way to the final 2. All right, even though, you know, the chances are a lot harder for someone to lose a match this early on, you could still turn it around. And you guys will all be able to see everyone is going to be at 100 overall, because I do have 3 matches for today that are going to be done in exhibition mode, so that way you guys can see me setting them up and see me making it officially official. No screw play or anything like that in today's. Make it so that way you guys will be happy at the end result. And right now, Pillman again. Pillman, plants Tanahashi. Is that going to be at 1, 2? And that's it. Brian Pillman gets the first point, or first 2 points. GG to Brian Pillman. It was that neck breaker. As soon as Tanahashi got hit by that swinging neck breaker, it just took him out of the battle. Not good for me with New Japan, but that's all right. There's still plenty to go. There's still plenty to go. You know, we still got 9 more matches for today. All right, Tanahashi has the opportunity to still get a maximum point of 6. Brian still has a chance to get 8 points, which that is the most points someone can get in this tournament, is 8 points. Brian right now is sitting pretty high. Yes, GG. Good job to Brian Pillman Jr. as we move on to our next match, which will also be in exhibition mode. So I just got to set that up real quick. Next up, we have Cedric Alexander from NXT taking on Ricky Starks of AEW. As you can clearly see, nothing fishy. Everything is the way it is supposed to be. Enjoy. which I hope you guys also like, that we opened up with the first round, as I like to call it, being all 4 universes going at it in a first match. So Kian, right now, in the lead with 2 points, or 1 win if you'd like. I did not click the right arena. I clicked the wrong arena. I forgot to put on arenas. Well, this is why I didn't want to do anything in exhibition mode. Oh man, that's funny. That is funny. Let's try that again. First off, before I do anything else, ah yes, the Italian G1. Let's try that again. There we go. That's better. Let's try that again. Cedric Alexander versus Ricky Starks in the G1 Climax arena. Guys in the chat, I'd like to know who you got winning this matchup between Cedric Alexander and Ricky Starks. This is a battle of NXT versus AEW. Coming first, of course, is Cedric Alexander. This guy recently had a North American Championship match in NXT. Sadly, did not go his way, but still is one of the brightest superstars to be in NXT at this time. Which is why Josh Jenkins decided Cedric Alexander. He had it between 2 people. It was either Cedric or it was Buddy Murphy. And I told him to choose. I wasn't going to choose, he had to choose. And he chose Cedric because he thinks Cedric would be really, really good in this competition. Well, we're about to find out. Speaking of Jenkins and Matthew, neither one of them are here. The owners of NXT and AEW don't even bother to show up for their match. Okay, I get it. And of course, coming out next from AEW is none other than the, as I like to call him, the Iron Man of AEW, Ricky Starks. Yes, that is a nickname that I have come up on my own. Notice he's also wearing red and yellow, just saying this man is the Iron Man of AEW. Recently signed, possibly turning into a big name. We had to kind of replace the original representative from AEW. I won't say who it was, it's just we had to replace him really quick, and we got Ricky Starks. Same thing for NWA. It wasn't supposed to be Brian Pillman, it was actually supposed to be Kurt Angle. Not gonna call him the, nope, I'm not gonna call him that, Kian. Alright, here we go. Cedric Alexander versus Ricky Starks. Ring the bell, and here we go. AEW versus NXT. Good way to start it off. And then after this, we will be going into Universe War. We will be seeing the next 7 matches, and then our last match, which will be our main event, will also be held in exhibition mode. So after this, things will be a lot cleaner, things will be a lot easier, and be going moving a little bit quicker since I won't have to set up anything. Just the 3 of the matches we decided not to. I wanted to do it this way so that you guys could see the overalls, you could see everyone has resiliency, you could see that everything is 100% fair. So we're going to be doing it like that. And I might be doing the same setup for tomorrow's block B. Now Cedric Alexander right now in control of Ricky Starks. Gonna throw him into the corner. Ooh, drop kick right into the lower spine of Starks. Cedric right now in full control. Clothesline dumping Starks over the top rope. What is up with Ricky Starks in the early goings of this matchup? And now Cedric Alexander, oh my goodness. Crashing and burning onto the floor. Now Starks dragging Cedric back. Oh my goodness, smashing his head right onto the apron. Starks now finally getting in some offense into this matchup. Not going to throw him into the ring. Starks now going to follow, finally getting some momentum. Oh, huge clothesline right there. And that just knocks Cedric completely out. Starks now finally able to take some momentum, get some control in this matchup. Hello, Josh. Welcome. You missed our first match, in which it was Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Brian Pillman Jr., in which Pillman got the win. NWA currently is leading this mini competition between the universes, or between the shows. And now you see Cedric Alexander versus Ricky Starks. Okay, Josh. And congrats on getting warm water again. I know how much of a struggle that is. And oh, snake eyes. Now Cedric getting back in this matchup. Very even matchup, I would say, right now between Cedric and Starks. Hello, Hornet. Now Cedric Alexander dropping the leg on the back of the head of Ricky Starks. Right now Cedric Alexander looking good. Going top rope. He might be getting ready to put away Ricky Starks. Frog splash. You just missed the first matchup, which was Tanahashi from New Japan versus Brian Pillman Jr. from NWA, in which Pillman got the win. That's the only match that you missed thus far. But we still got plenty to go. It's Cedric. Oh my goodness. The distance was too far for Cedric Alexander. Good technique, but the delivery was bad. And now Cedric, what is he going for here? And he plants Ricky Starks right in the middle of the ring. Cedric Alexander picking back up Starks. Now what is he going for? Cedric plants him! And he's not done. Two big moves in a row. Now he's going for a third one. Why is there a time limit? Because in IRL, New Japan, or the G1 Climax has a time limit of 30 minutes, but we have ours set for 20 minutes. So that way, one, it stays good with our time, and two, that way if there's it makes things interesting, because if there's a draw, each person gets a point. And now Cedric Alexander just posing for the crowd, doing very good so far here against Starks. And dropping the elbow right in the midsection. And another! Cedric now taking full control of the matchup again, as we are just about to pass 5 minutes in this match. Now wrenching the neck of Ricky Starks. Starks needs to get back into this matchup, otherwise he is not going to last very long here against Cedric Alexander. Cedric going for the cover again. Is that going to do it? 1, 2. Oh my goodness. Starks, you poor man. Cedric Alexander gets the 2 points. It was right there. That move, I think, was the one that took Starks out of it, really. I don't know what happened to Starks there, but if that's how he's going to perform, he's in for some trouble for today's competition. Cedric Alexander getting the big win in his first matchup. He still has 3 more to go against 3 game competitors, but it's a good way to start. His biggest competition right now is Pillman. That's for sure. Both of them have 2 points. Meanwhile, Tanahashi and Starks don't have any. Now we can exit that, and we'll be going into our universe mode, in which we got everything all finalized and set up. Start the show. Hope you guys are ready for this. Is the bulk of the G1 Climax. I'm excited, guys. I'm very excited. We had 2 decent open matchings, but I think this is where things are going to start really getting big. Oh yeah, the G1 Climax is here. And the New Japan Universe is ready for some action here. Of course, this is our match setup. Remember, our main event is going to be in exhibition mode, but this is what we got going on here, guys. If you notice, nobody is fighting 2 matches in a row. Trust me, that was the struggle of it all. Trying to set it up so that way nobody was fighting 2 matches in a row. But with a lot of hard work and literally like an hour of working on it, finally got it set so that way no one's fighting twice in a row. But without further ado, let's get on to the first match. Actually, real quick, I am going to turn entrances off just because we've seen all the entrances except for Tetsuyo Naito's. So we're going to watch Naito's, and then maybe we'll watch Pillman again, but after that, we really don't need to see entrances anymore. So, without further ado, let's go! Brian Pillman Jr., of course, already has 1 win under his belt against Hiroshi Tanahashi, but now he's got to fight off against Tetsuyo Naito. Might be a big challenge for you, Pillman, not gonna lie. Naito has been very game as of lately. We should watch Pillman's again. Why is that, Kian? Is it because it's your guy? So we slowly wait for the game to load in. No. By the way, I almost forgot to say to everybody here, happy July 4th or 4th of July. It kind of slipped my mind that today is our Independence Day here in the States. Even though I'm streaming something that is from Japan, but you know what? It's all good. It's fine. Oh, something didn't save and it makes me upset, but oh well. Of course, here he is, Tetsuyo Naito, former IWGP United States Champion. He lost the title at Wrestle Kingdom. He hasn't really been in the spotlight since. This is his opportunity, though, to make it big in New Japan again. Win the G1 Climax. Have that briefcase and main event Wrestle Kingdom this year. You know, he has the opportunity. He has the chance. Definitely one of the bigger stars here in New Japan. It's going to be very interesting to see. Not to mention, here's another thing about Tetsuyo Naito. He came in second in the New Japan Cup Season 2. Only lost to Hiroki Goto, the person that also beat him for the IWGP United States Championship at Wrestle Kingdom. This dude has the potential to win big matches and go long. The third night. So, okay, Jay. Tonight we are doing all of Block A. We're doing all of Block A. That means all 5 competitors that are in Block A, they're going to fight each other. It's 10 matches. They're going to fight each other and do it. Tomorrow is going to be Block B, which is the other 10 competitors. Get it until one person stands tall. At the next pay-per-view, the person who won Block A and the person who won Block B, they're going to fight it out at the next pay-per-view for the G1 Climax briefcase. Alright, Brian Pillman, I hope you got enough rest between this match and Tetsuyo Naito. Or I mean Tanahashi and Naito. Because here we go. This is a big opportunity now for Pillman. Winning 2 matches in a row, being the first one to 4 points. That's huge. Meanwhile, Naito looking to get his first win here in the G1 Climax. Had a bye in the first round. Now we're going into this match. Definitely fresher, but Pillman, I feel... Ooh! Naito taking a cheap shot there on Pillman Jr. Jr. not going to let him get away with it. And oh my goodness, Naito now sweeping a leg and just stomping away at Pillman. Going for a crossbody, not going to work, and now Naito, ooh! And now he's got Pillman stuck in the corner, kick to the midsection, another kick. Oh my, Naito just being vicious right now against Pillman. Going for the first cover in the match, 1. Kick out at 1. Another kick right to the spine. Tetsuyo Naito is just slowly taking apart Pillman. He knows Pillman's already taken some damage from Tanahashi, so he's already knows he's at a bit of an advantage. Now Pillman finally getting in the fight, throwing onto the other rope. Kick to the knee to the midsection. Another knee to the midsection. Swinging the leg. Now Pillman, what is he going for here? Pillman going for a submission maneuver here on Tetsuyo Naito. Is that going to work? No, Naito quickly gets out of that. Goes for a pin. Pillman kicking out. Another punch to the gut there. A third. What is Pillman planning here? Grabs a hold of Naito again. Throw him against some ropes. Go for a drop kick. Naito though. Oh my goodness. And now Pillman just trying to get back up. Trying to use the ropes to stand. And now kick to the spine again. Going for another pin. Is that going to do it? 1. Kick out 1 there from Pillman. Plenty of fight from Brian Pillman Jr. here. And now... Whoa! What a maneuver there from Tetsuyo Naito. Naito going for the cover. 1, 2. And kick out at 2 there from Pillman. Picking back up Pillman now. Going to throw him into the corner. What is Tetsuyo Naito going for? A drop kick. And Naito is going to throw Pillman over the top rope, maybe trying to go for the count-out victory, who knows. Picking back up Pillman now. What is Naito? I don't know what that strategy was, Naito, but okay. Oh, Naito going for another maneuver here on Pillman. What is he going for? Springboard, drop kick. And Pillman forced to roll out of the ring. And now Naito getting back up to the top rope. What is Naito going for here? Oh my God! As you can see, there is our Japanese announce team standing ringside, able to call all the action to our Japanese viewers here. Naito gonna throw Pillman right back into the ring. Pillman right now is in a bad place here against Naito. Naito now telling Pillman to get back up. Might be seeing another springboard maneuver. Here we go, another drop kick, but Naito landed off on the ropes. And oh my goodness, now Tetsuyo Naito going for the submission maneuver. Pillman is in trouble. He's right next to the rope, so quickly gets out of the submission maneuver though. kick now to the spine. Now Tetsuyo Naito getting back into it. What is he going to go for here? Pillman though. Pillman picking up and dropping Naito right onto his knee. Pillman though obviously getting frustrated here against Tetsuyo Naito. Going for, oh my goodness, that was a vicious clothesline. Pillman finally picking up the pace here. Now Pillman gonna throw Naito into the corner. What is he going for here? Pillman busted open by Tetsuyo Naito. Going for a forearm, but not gonna work though. Pillman staying on top of Naito right now. Going for the first cover on Naito now. One. Oh my, not even a 2 count. And Pillman getting tired now. Busted open by an elbow from Tetsuyo Naito. Kick to the midsection now. This could be it. This is what he beat Hiroshi Tanahashi with. Does not go for the cover though. Instead, he's going to set up for that neck breaker. Tetsuyo Naito. And he connects with it. Right in the middle ring. Going for the cover here on Naito. Is that going to be it? 1, 2. And kick out at 2.5. Pillman almost with a resurgence. Almost picking up the win there. But somehow Naito able to kick out. And now Tetsuyo reversing, going into uppercut on Pillman. What is he going to go for here? Ducks and jabs. Oh no, we've seen this before. Destino! Tetsuyo Naito going for the cover. 1, 2, a kick out at 2 there from Pillman. Naito, surprised Pillman actually kicked out. And now Naito just trying to break almost the arm of Pillman, trying to do whatever he can. And now Tetsuyo Naito going top rope. What could he be planning here? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what a corkscrew! Another? You can't be serious. Tetsuyo Naito. Wait, he's telling Pillman to get up. What is Naito planning to do here to Pillman as he jumps? And, oh my goodness. Naito landing awkwardly on his spine. Pillman putting up a fight here against Tetsuyo Naito. Dragging Naito now into the ring. And I think Naito might have hurt his leg. You saw there while he was trying to get up, he was holding onto his leg. I think Naito's leg might actually be injured. That could be a game changer for the entire G1 Climax if that is his injured leg. Oh my goodness! A second! Destino! Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and that's all she wrote. Tetsuyo Naito, bum leg or not, gets the win over Pillman. Good matchup though between Naito and Pillman though. Pillman definitely gave it everything he had. But Tetsuyo Naito just had a little bit more. That was close though for him. Like, in all honesty, Pillman could have won that matchup. Right here, I thought he had it. But kick out from Tetsuyo Naito, and then not 1 but 2 Destinos later. I believe that's the one he kicked out of. Yep. That's not 1 point, that's 2 points. If you win, you get 2 points. If you tie, you get 1 point. If you don't win, you get 0 points. And 2 is hoping to sweep New Japan. Tetsuyo Naito on his way to winning the G1 Climax now. Now the most that Pillman is able to get is 6 points. Meanwhile, Tetsuyo Naito still has a chance to get 8. Big win there for Tetsuyo Naito though. Very big win. As we move on now to our next scheduled matchup. And it's another Universe War as NXT goes against New Japan. Cedric Alexander, who won his matchup against Ricky Starks, goes one-on-one with Hiroshi Tanahashi. Hiroshi Tanahashi, of course, lost to Pillman last round. Definitely had to hurt a little bit, but now he has a chance to make things right by beating Cedric Alexander here. Like I said, you could lose your first match, but still come back and win. Alright, here we go. Already in the ring, 20 minutes on the clock, and here we go. Both of them going for a big running maneuver. No connection there, though. And now, suplex from Tanahashi. Now kick right to the midsection. Tanahashi just on the prowl now, just doing as much damage to Cedric Alexander as he can. Remember, Tanahashi winning would be huge. Oh my goodness, Cedric just not sure where he is. There you go, Cedric. Tanahashi needs to win this match. If he doesn't, the most points he'll be able to get is 4. Meanwhile, Cedric, if he wins this matchup, he'll be at 4 points, which means if Tanahashi loses to Cedric here and now, there is no chance of him being able to win the G1 Climax. Because Cedric would have beaten him and already would have 4. If Tanahashi and Cedric were to tie at 4 points both, that means... that means that would go to whoever wins their matchup. If there's a tie in points, it goes to whoever wins the match. Now, if there is a 3-way tie, I will be doing a triple threat match, just so everyone knows. I will, in fact, be doing a triple threat match, maybe even elimination if it does come up to a tie between 3 or more different superstars, which almost happened last year. And now Cedric Alexander going top rope. And oh my goodness. I have a list right now in front of me on my laptop. There's no point in posting anything in chat because there's no way to post anything in chat, Jay. I know who's got points. Tetsuyo Naito, Cedric Alexander, and Brian Pillman Jr. all have 2 points. Pillman Jr. has won 1 match and lost 1 match. Meanwhile, Cedric and Naito both have won 1. And then Tanahashi and Starks have lost 1. And now what is Cedric going for here? Oh, it decides to change it. Tanahashi now being picked back up by Cedric Alexander. Cedric now getting Tanahashi on his shoulders. Oh my goodness. Cedric now trying to go for that outside springboard move that he tried doing earlier. Telling Tanahashi get to his feet. And here we go. Oh, Tanahashi sidesteps out of the way. Very smart for Tanahashi. Now being able to get back on the attack here on Cedric Alexander. And now, oh my goodness. Drop on the back of the head. Now Cedric getting brought back though by Tanahashi. Sling blade! And now Tanahashi is feeling it. He's back into the zone, getting ready to put away Cedric. If this connects, it might just put him away. Here we go! Go for the suplex. That can do it. 1, 2. Oh, so close. Tanahashi so close to putting away Cedric Alexander there. And now, wait, what's this? Oh, just doing damage now to the leg of Cedric Alexander. Vicious uppercut there now from Tanahashi. Tanahashi now on the attack on Cedric. This is what New Japan needs. Now going for the second cover of the matchup on Cedric Alexander. Here we go, 1, 2, kick out 2 from Alexander. Now kick to the spine. Now Cedric though reverses it. Cedric getting back into the match. And Tanahashi wisely rolls to the outside of the ring, knowing Cedric can't pit him out there. And now, oh my goodness, Cedric just punching Tanahashi to the ground. And now taking the opportunity to taunt. Cedric now going to follow Tanahashi to the outside. After all the damage that Tanahashi did to Cedric, you know Cedric's ticked off. Gonna throw Tanahashi now back into the ring. Cedric on the prowl. And now Cedric, oh my goodness. dropping Tanahashi on his head. Now Tanahashi might be in trouble here. Tanahashi. And oh, Cedric lands it. That might be it. Tanahashi might be out cold here. Going for the cover here. 1, 2. A kick out of 2 there from Tanahashi. Big kick out. Now Cedric Alexander going for the comeback here, trying to get some momentum here on Tanahashi. Cedric on fire, living it right now here in this matchup. And so Tanahashi reverses it, going for a clothesline of his own. Oh my goodness. And now Cedric is going to go top rope. Now telling Tanahashi, gets it up. Oh my goodness! Now go for the cover. 1, 2, a kick out of 2 again. So now we're in. Come on. What's going to happen here? Cedric now. Cedric again, go for the soup. Wait. Plants him! I thought he was going for a suplex, but plants him instead. Rope break though from Tanahashi. That might have just saved him from the match. Tanahashi now reverses Cedric. Cedric using the ropes to get back up. He's going to be in the corner though. Kick to the face. And oh no, I think that's it. That's it for Tanahashi. 1, 2, 3. Cedric Alexander wins, and with that, there is no chance of Tanahashi winning now. Tanahashi just got taken out of the G1 Climax super early on. Cedric Alexander is on his way to winning this entire thing. Tanahashi can't catch a break. I thought he was going to win that matchup, to be honest. He was coming close. You know what I blame Tanahashi losing on? I blame the matchup with Trevor Lee. I think that matchup messed with Tanahashi's mind. Now Cedric is sitting the best seat right now, being 2-0 with 4 points in the G1 Climax. As we move on to our next matchup. Ricky Starks versus Tetsuyo Naito. Here is an interesting match. Tetsuyo Naito didn't start out in New Japan. He started out in AEW and was probably, and I'm pretty sure on this fact, the longest reigning AEW World Champion. Now he's over here in New Japan. He hasn't been able to hit the big names like he was in AEW, but now he's going against the superstar that is the representative of AEW in the G1 Climax, being Ricky Starks. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens between Ricky Starks and Tetsuyo Naito here. Remember, Ricky Starks did not win his last match. He is already at the same point where Tanahashi is. Meanwhile, Tetsuyo Naito already has 2 points. If he wins this, he's tied with Cedric. If he loses, then he's going to be in the same boat as Pillman. And now Tetsuyo Naito. Oh my goodness, what a DDT there from Tetsuyo Naito. And I know what match is next, and I'm afraid to say it because of Kian. But Kian, next matchup is Cedric Alexander versus Pillman. I'm afraid to say it because right now Cedric is the main target here in the G1 Climax. And if Cedric beats Pillman, then he'll be at 6 points and will only have one more matchup, which will be against Tetsuyo Naito. suplex there from Tetsuyo Naito to Starks. Starks, of course, lost round 1 to Cedric Alexander. Meanwhile, Tetsuyo Naito beat Pillman in round 2. Then again, Tetsuyo Naito just barely beat Pillman, just like I feel like Cedric just barely beat Tanahashi last round. Now Starks just taking his time, doing what he can do to Tetsuyo Naito. He knows Naito is a big threat. That's the thing. Tetsuyo Naito is a huge threat in this competition right now. He can't do anything about Cedric anymore because he already lost to Cedric, but he can do something about Tetsuyo Naito. Oh my goodness, Tetsuyo Naito now going for a submission mover already in the middle of the ring. No way in heck is he going to be able to get her up, but he doesn't need it. Quickly breaks out of the submission move. Now he's going to pick back up Tetsuyo Naito. What he's going for here now? Tetsuyo Naito, huge reversal on Starks. Oh my goodness, not this early on in the match. Destino! The match has not been down for 3 minutes too. Oh my goodness, kick out there from Starks. The match has not even been 3 minutes and Tetsuyo Naito nearly put away Starks that quick. Naito now, oh my goodness, just making Starks look like a chump really. Now flipping over Tetsuyo Naito. Starks now, what is he going for here? Oh, Starks! I have a feeling Starks ain't went well. Here we go. Starks loading it up. This could be big here if it connects, and I think it did. Starks now. Starks playing some. Go for the cover. This could be it right here. 1, 2. Oh, kick out at 2. Starks doing whatever he can right now to survive here against Tetsuyo Naito. Pick it up, Naito now. Now is Starks going to go for here? Oh, going for the comeback. Starks now feeling it. This is the reason why Cedric won last round. Now I feel like Starks might be able to do the same thing here against Tanahashi. Or not Tanahashi, but against Tetsuyo Naito. And now the submission maneuver again on Ricky Starks. Starks still quickly kicking out of, or breaking out of it again. Kick now to the head. And now just stomp away. Starks right now having fight here against Tetsuyo Naito. And now Starks decides not to go for the pin after that maneuver. I'm very shocked. Oh my, if this hits, Starks might have just put away Tetsuyo Naito. Oh my goodness. Starks plants him. Goes for the cover. That might be it for Naito. 1, 2, and that's 3. Starks defeated Tetsuyo Naito. Wow. That's huge, but now the most anyone can get 4 points is 6. Okay, this is huge. Cedric right now is at 4 points. The most anyone else other than Cedric can get is 6 points. If Cedric loses to Pillman, then there's a chance. But if Pillman loses to Cedric, then the only option left is Cedric versus Tetsuyo Naito to remain at 6 points. This is huge. We need Pillman to beat Cedric this next matchup, or everyone is in trouble. Starks getting a big win here against Tetsuyo Naito, though. I did not see that one coming. Starks losing his first match against Cedric Alexander to winning his second match against Tetsuyo Naito. Now it's all on the shoulders of Brian Pillman Jr. to beat Cedric Alexander here. If he doesn't, Cedric is he basically won. The only person that would be able to stand a chance with him now would be if Tetsuyo Naito beats him next round. But then Naito can't lose his last match against Tanahashi. Which, to be fair, right now if you look at the standings, Tanahashi is the only person without any points. So I'm in favor of Tetsuyo Naito over Tanahashi in that match. The pressure is on Pillman. The pressure is on Pillman and Tetsuyo Naito to beat Cedric Alexander. Otherwise, Cedric is going to steamroll the rest of this competition. All right, Pillman now, come on. Current standings, I will say, Tanahashi is at 0 points. Tetsuyo Naito, Ricky Starks, and Brian Pillman Jr. are all at 2 points, and Cedric Alexander is at 4 points. It is all on the lines as we have another brand versus brand match, as we have NWA versus NXT. NXT has been steamrolling, really. Sad to say, but New Japan has been on the losing end on today. But it's alright, it's fine. We've won plenty of matches in the past. Like, I believe, what was it, at Wrestle Kingdom, we almost swept NXT and AEW all the same night. We've had plenty of our match winnings. It's fine if one night we don't win. Makes it a better competition, you know? Now Cedric just showing off his athletic skills here against Pillman. Now Pillman, what is he going for here? Cedric, though, reverses, shoving Pillman off of him. I have more at stake. Beaten. Yeah, you're right. Kian, this is your first time at a competition. I'll admit, you do have a lot at stake here. And, oh my goodness, what swinging neckbreaker there. And now Cedric right now just taking more damage here on Pillman. This is exactly what he's seen him do to his other opponents, being Starks and Tanahashi. Now Cedric, what is he going for here? Cedric going for that springboard maneuver here on Pillman. We saw Tanahashi avoid this maneuver. Can we see Pillman do the same? Pillman does it. He ducks out of the way right at the right moment, too. And now Pillman is in control of the match. Well, he was. Oh, well, maybe he still is. Maybe he still is. And now Cedric, oh, avoids the drop kick. Goes in for a forearm on Pillman. Now Pillman just doing whatever he can here to hold off against Cedric Alexander. And now shoulder block right there, taking down Cedric. Gonna try and pick him back up against Cedric. Just has every answer here for Pillman. Pillman reverses it though. Going for a clothesline, not gonna work as Cedric just ducks underneath it. And now Pillman, what is he going for here? Oh, the neck breaker! Hangman's neck breaker! Oh my goodness, from out of nowhere! Going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh! So close. So close. Pillman just nearly put away Cedric. Dude, that maneuver came from out of nowhere. And now Pillman just taking a moment to breathe here in the corner. And Cedric rolling out of the way. Now, oh, crossbody. Going for the, oh, I thought he was going for cover. Decided against, oh, there it is. Going for a cover here. Is that going to do it? 1. Oh, kick out 1. Kick the spine. Pillman has taken control of Alexander here. But we've seen Tanahashi have full control over Alexander as well, and somehow Cedric still ended up winning. Pillman has to remain on top. He's got to remain just putting the pressure on Cedric. Can't let him have an ounce of offense. And jab right there from Pillman. Pillman now. Drop kick to Cedric. Cedric is in trouble. Pillman could win. Oh, there's a reversal from Cedric Alexander. Now what is going for here? Pillman, though. Picking him up. Uh-oh, reversal by Cedric. Cedric now. Oh, my goodness. Is that enough right there? 1, 2. Oh, that was close. Pillman almost lost it right there against Cedric. Because everyone's rated at 100, so that way it keeps the action fly. So that way all the action's high profile. Everyone's overall is at 100. It just makes sense. That's how it always is. Alright. Cedric now telling Brian to get to his feet. Here we go. Cedric. Cedric! Did he connect? I'm not even sure if Cedric connected with that, but both men are down. Cedric, the first one to start moving, getting back up. Now Pillman getting up too. Cedric now just taking control of Pillman. This is what I told you didn't need to do. You give him an inch, he'll take a mile. And now Cedric, is this going to be it right here on Pillman? Brian Pillman! No! Cedric connects! And pulling him away from the rope. No chance of a rope break here. Going for the cover. Is that going to be it? 1, 2, 3. Cedric Alexander. Oh my goodness. The only man now that has a chance at winning the G1 Climax is Tetsuyo Naito. If Naito wins his last 2 matches, one of his matches is against Cedric Alexander. So if he beats Cedric, that's good. If Cedric beats Naito, it's over. NXT is alive today. NXT has officially put away the 3 reps from the other companies. He beat Tanahashi, he beat Starks, and he beat Pillman. Oh my goodness, Cedric Alexander is 1 win away from taking Block A of the G1 Climax. Alright. This is basically a match for last place. Hiroshi Tanahashi yet to get a win here, but he's going to be going against Ricky Starks. Starks, who was able to put away Tetsuyo Naito last round, now has an opportunity to put away Hiroshi Tanahashi. But again, this is just bragging rights at this point. The last matchup is basically the only matchups that matter is Tetsuyo Naito and Cedric Alexander's matches. Alright, here we go. Personally, I want Tanahashi to win. If there's one person I want to beat, I want to at least be able to beat Matt in AEW. Alright, I lost to NWA, I lost to NXT. Meanwhile, Josh beat all 3 brands, and Kian beat me. He hasn't gone against Matt yet, but he does that next round, I believe. No, he does it last round. Okay. Don't be so confident there, Kian. You had your chance to beat Josh and you couldn't do it. And here we go, Tetsuyo Naito, or Hiroshi Tanahashi, the submission mover. I'm getting my names mixed up, yo. And right now, Tanahashi is just destroying Ricky Starks. Dropping the elbow across the chest now, Starks. Tanahashi's feeling it. He's sick and tired of losing in this competition. And again, still just putting him away. Go for the cover 1. Kick out of 1 there from Starks, but still, Starks not even any offensive move here in this match. How can you go from beating Tetsuyo Naito to this, dude? Oh, finally going for an offensive move, kicking the leg of Hiroshi Tanahashi. And now Starks finally getting some momentum in. Only a few hits, though. And now he's going to throw Tanahashi into the corner. Starks now charging. Ooh, hits the knee. Hits the knee right in the top turnbuckle. Tanahashi right now having all the answers for Stark. And now Tanahashi with the suplex. Is that going to be it for Stark already? 1, 2. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought that was it right there. I was about to laugh so hard. And now, oh my goodness. And now dropping the elbow again onto Stark's chest. And again, right now, Tanahashi is just destroying Starks. This is that 4th or a 5th elbow drop to the chest? Oh my lord! Dude! Tanahashi finally deciding that's enough. Dude, that was, I don't know how much damage he just did to Starks, but it had to have been a lot. Now going for the crucifixion, not going to work though. Rope break. Starks though. Starks having some life. Getting the kick to the midsection. Stark now plants Tanahashi and going for the cover now. Is that going to be on Tanahashi? 1, 2. And kick out of 2. Thank the Lord. Ricky Starks was hoping that was going to put him away, but sadly it was not enough. Starks though now trying to feel it, trying to get back into this matchup. And here we go with the comeback. Starks now taking out Tanahashi with fury of chops. Now going to start stomping away at Tanahashi. What is Starks playing, doing? Circling him like a vulture. Uppercut there now from Tanahashi. What's Tanahashi going for? Tanahashi not going for anything as Starks reverses. Starks now coming back in this matchup. Clothesline sends him over the top rope. Now Starks going to quickly follow him. What is Starks going to go for here now on the outside of the ring? Starks now having Tanahashi up on his shoulders. Gonna, right onto the apron of the ring. Oh my goodness! And now Starks gonna pick up Tanahashi. What is he going for here? He's gonna throw Tanahashi back into the ring now. Starks quickly gonna follow. Kick to the midsection. Oh my goodness, Starks now. Starks might have just won. Oh my goodness, no way. Here we go. 1, 2. A kick out of 2 there from Tanahashi. Oh my goodness, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. And now Starks, what is he going to go for here? Now kick right to the leg of Tanahashi. I don't even know how Starks is able to keep going after the beginning onslaught of Tanahashi. And now Tanahashi in the submission maneuver. He's going to make Starks tap. Is Starks going to tap out? No, he's going to kick repeatedly, knee Tanahashi in the head. Again, I think Tanahashi keeps on trying to go for the sling blade, but Starks is able to reverse it. Crucifixion. This isn't good. That's his signature. Mike being ready to set up the finisher. If Starks hits it a 3rd time, you know that's going to be it. But now Starks lands on the outside of the ring. Tanahashi now going top rope. What is he going for here? Oh my, crossbody, but it does not connect. That is not good for Tanahashi. And now Starks going to throw Tanahashi back into the ring. And now getting ready to put away Tanahashi. Kick to the midsection. Kick to the chest. Tanahashi just trying to get up, and Starks won't even let him do that. Oh, Tanahashi now suplex. And now Tanahashi trying to get back into this matchup. Getting in with the crowd. Picking back up Starks now. And now Tanahashi's turn for the comeback. Sling blade. Now picking back up Starks. Tanahashi, what is he going to go for here? Oh no, the reversal by Starks. I think that might be the beginning of the end. No, reversal from Tanahashi. Reversal from Starks. And now Starks going for a suplex, and it connects. And now Starks picking back up Tanahashi. What is he going to go for here? Another crucifixion. Rope break though from Tanahashi, able to use his foot to grab a rope break. Very smart by the ace of New Japan. Now Starks going top rope. What is he going for here? Starks now telling Tanahashi to get to his feet. Now Starks, what is he going for? Going for a code breaker off the top rope. Tanahashi, though, moves out of the way. Oh, boy, Tanahashi getting ready to go in for that suplex. If it connects, that might be it for Stark. And he gets it! Gophers a cover, come on! 1, 2, oh my goodness! Starks kicks out of it. I can't believe Starks kicked out of it. Both these men have faced 2 finishers now. And now the frog splash! Starks now reverse or throwing Tanahashi over his shoulder. What is he going for here now? As we're about, this is by far the longest match in the G1 Climax thus far. Chop to the chest now. Yo, what's up, Bob? And now, oh my goodness, what a neck breaker. And now, going back to Old Faithful, just dropping the elbow across the chest of Starks. Sling Blade finally connects. Going for the cover here on Starks. Is that gonna do it? 1, 2, let's go. Let's go. Hiroshi Tanahashi, thank you for not letting me down fully. At least we were able to beat one, and at least that one was Matt. Let's go. I am happy with that. Kian, you have to beat Matt. Listen to me. You have to beat Matt. If you beat Matt, everyone in the competition, like every representative from the brands, will beat Matt. You gotta do it, Kian. Pillman must beat Starks in the last round in our own little personal competition. Josh already won. But here's the thing. If you also lose to Matt, Matt would technically take second place and you would take third. Because both of you would have 2 victories in this. But, actually, no. I'm sorry. No. Matt hasn't won yet. So right now, Matt is in a guaranteed last place. You and I right now are currently tied for third with 2 losses and 1 win. Alright, if you win, if you win, you stay in second. But if you lose... Actually, no, hold on. Josh is already guaranteed. You are already guaranteed because the best you could do now is 1 win, 1 loss. Actually, no, it would be a triangle effect between you, me, and Matt if you lose. Because you beat me, I beat Matt, but if Matt beats you, it would be a triangle effect with all of us having 2 points, or 1 point. The pressure is on, so if you beat Matt, you will have a guaranteed second. If you lose, it's a triangle. If you beat Matt, you're second, I'm third, Matt's last. Do you want Matt? I think we all agree that we want Matt to be in last place because he's not even here to watch it. Welcome back, Josh, and this is the crucial match. Currently, Cedric Alexander has beaten Tanahashi, Starks, and Pillman. He is 1 win away from a guaranteeing being the Block A rep. If Tanahashi wins, Tanahashi has a chance. He would have, or not Tanahashi. If Tetsuyo Naito wins, then he has a chance. But if Tetsuyo Naito loses, it's over. Tetsuyo Naito has to beat Cedric and Tanahashi to win. Meanwhile, Cedric has yet to lose in this contest. So the pressure is on Cedric. If he wins, it's over, and Cedric wins it all. If he loses, then Naito has a chance. Cedric has won everything. He's won all of his matches. He is now at 6 points. The max he could get is 8. The only person he has not beaten is the person he's facing right now, which is Tetsuyo Naito. Yeah, you beat me, Kian, and Matt already. This is the match that matters. Yeah, Cedric has been showing off. Although, he almost lost to me, and he almost lost to Kian. He almost lost to Tanahashi, and he almost lost to Pillman. The only person he kind of stole the win away from was Starks. Come on, Tanahashi, or Tetsuyo Naito. Oh my goodness, I'm getting all my people mixed up. I want Tetsuyo Naito to win so that way we have even more focus on the main event match, which is Tanahashi versus Tetsuyo Naito. And now Tetsuyo Naito going for the first pin, not going to work. And now, right now, this has been all Naito really here against Cedric, and that's what we need to happen. If it wasn't for Starks somehow beat Tetsuyo Naito. If he would have won, Tetsuyo Naito would have been in a much better situation. But still, he's in a good one still. If he beats Cedric, then if it's a tie at 6 points apiece, that means that Tetsuyo Naito would go over Cedric. But if it's not, if Cedric goes and wins, then there's no chance for anybody else winning this matchup. I'll say right now what the standings are. Tetsuyo Naito with 2 points. Hiroshi Tanahashi with 2 points. Ricky Starks with 2 points. Brian Pillman Jr. with 2 points. And Cedric Alexander with 6 points. Everyone's got 2 points except for Cedric. But the only person that stands a chance is the one person that Cedric hasn't faced yet, which is Tetsuyo Naito. And now Cedric already loading up. Oh my goodness, this move has been devastating to everyone. Going for the cover now, is that going to be it? 1, 2, and kick out 2, thank go. Oh, there he is. Hello, Mr. Worldwide. Hello. So, oh my goodness. Matt, so you haven't, or Ricky Starks has not been doing very good. You have only won 1 match, and it was against the person that is not in our little brands competition between you, me, Josh, and Kian. You beat Tetsuyo Naito, which I don't even know how Ricky Starks did it. But you lost to Josh, you lost to me, and you have 1 more matchup against Kian. Cedric is undefeated. Yeah, that's right. Meanwhile, Kian has beat me and lost to Josh, and Josh has beaten all of us. So right now the record stands as Josh is #1 in our little mini competition. Kian, if he beats you, is a guaranteed second. I will take 3rd, and you, Mr. Worldwide, will have not beaten anybody in our little competition and will be last. So I really hope you lose. Just because that's bragging rights. That's Tetsuyo Naito corkscrew on a Cedric Alexander. Matthew is delusional. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. No way. He reversed it. No. No, 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 no. Cedric now has the tool to win the match. Cedric! He got it! Cedric got it! That's it! That's it! Goes for the pin! Cedric Alexander is our Block A rep. 2. And Cedric Alexander with a clean sweep in the G1 Climax. That's it. That's it with the lumbar check. Cedric Alexander has won. Cedric Alexander has won it all. He beat all 4 competitors. Alright, so I got a question for you all then. Since Cedric is a guaranteed win, I know we want to see the matchup between Pillman and Starks. That way the brands competition will be at a close. Do we still want to see Tanahashi versus Tetsuyo Naito still today? If you don't, then that's fine. If we do, sure. Cedric Alexander steamrolled this competition. Now at the next pay-per-view, he is going to go on to face whoever wins Block B tomorrow, and the winner will claim the G1 Climax briefcase. Congratulations. Congratulations to Cedric Alexander. That was a big, big win. So far, the best match of the night was honestly Ricky Starks versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. It was the longest match, going longer than 10 minutes, but Tanahashi and Ricky Starks had a back-and-forth battle, and honestly, it could have gone either way. Thank you, Josh. I'm glad you like it. All right, here we go. This is a matchup of NWA versus AEW. Starks looks like an elf. It was the best one I could find. Oh, if Matt does the same excuse I did with freaking Zack Sabre Jr. Blaming it on the call like I did when Zack Sabre Jr. lost the NXT United Kingdom Championship. All right, now Starks. Come on, everyone wants Brian Pillman to win. Just that way Matt gets last place here today. I'm fine taking third. I'm fine with the fact that Kian wins. I'm happy with the fact that in his first time here in a Universe War competition, he did really good. He beat me. He may have lost to Josh, but it was close. But he needs to beat Matt, and that will be submit himself in second place. Yes, the Iron Man of AEW. Ooh, okay. I have an idea. But it only comes out if this happens. So, like I said a little bit earlier, if Ricky Starks wins, we technically have a little bit of a triangle effect between New Japan, AEW, and NWA, in which that I beat Matt, but Matt beat Kian, and Kian beat me. I'm thinking that what we do is if Ricky Starks win, we do a triple threat elimination match between Hiroshi Tanahashi, Brian Pillman Jr., and Ricky Starks. The first one eliminated would be last place, and the person who wins gets second place. But that is if Kian loses and Matt wins this match. I think we could do that for the main event if it falls in that category. Just that way we have a definitive, this is our placeholders for this competition between the brands. Oh my goodness. And right now, Starks honestly going for the signature first on two. Oh, I got scared there. Starks getting ready to put away Pillman. This might be it, guys. Starks now kicked in the midsection. And he plants Pillman right in the middle of the ring. Kian, you had one job. 1, 2. Kick out 2, thank goodness. The Sith Lord Kian. Darth Kian. Kick to the midsection now. Now it's Pillman's turn. Pillman. Kian Sidious. I like that. I like that. That is correct, Josh. Cedric Alexander is 100% confirmed. That was his last match. That he doesn't have to face. The only other match after this is Tanahashi versus Tetsuyo Naito. And that is if we do it. 1, 2, come on! Oh my goodness! Come on! Please, I want Matt to lose. I want Josh to be the all-time winner. And I want Matt to be the all-time loser. Please! I am fine with these outcomes as long as Matt gets last. It's what he gets for sleeping the entire G1 Climax away. He was sleeping during the entire thing. That's why Ricky Starks was losing, because you weren't here. And now Starks getting thrown onto the top rope, or not Starks, but Pillman. Kick to the spine now. Now what is Starks going to go for here on Pillman? Going to go for a cover. Is that going to do it? 1, Oh, not even kick out two. Kick out at one from Brian Pillman. Now he slowly get back up to his feet. Crossbody now. Matt the Jobber, Josh the General, and beats the baby. Oh my goodness, what a maneuver there from Pillman. Going for the cover now on Starks. Is that going to be at 1, 2? Kick out at 2. Pillman almost got the win there on Starks. Oh, this could be it. This could be it. If Pillman connects with this. Pillman. Hangman's neck breaker. Cover him. Wisely pulling him away from the ropes. Going for the cover now on Starks. Is this it? 1, 2, 3. Yes! 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 With that being said, this is the lineup for the brands. In last place is AEW. In third place is New Japan Pro Wrestling. In second place is NWA. And in first place is NXT. Congratulations to Cedric Alexander and NXT. Congratulations. Alright, so here's my thought. Do we want to see... I'm going to give you guys a choice, because I do want to see this kind of matchup, but it's up to you. Ricochet wasn't the rep last year. Last year was Kenny Omega. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a choice. We can either, one, see the Hiroshi Tanahashi versus the Tetsuyo Naito match, which was the planned main event, but the fact is that Cedric Alexander already won, and there was no point to seeing the match. There was a point to seeing Pillman versus Starks just because of our little mini competition between the brands. So we can either see that as the intended main event. Or two, and I kind of want to do this idea because it would be fun. We can do a fatal four-way match between Cedric Alexander, Ricky Starks, Brian Pillman Jr., and Hiroshi Tanahashi, just for fun to see all four brands in a single match to see who wins. Not an elimination either. It is a one-fall match. So I'll let you guys choose if you want to do Tanahashi versus Naito or do that. I mean, in terms of the competition, NXT already won. But this would be a little side competition. You want to stay undefeated? Alright, more people said they didn't want to see it, so that's fine. Alright, so we're going to go into our intended main event then. It would be Tetsuyo Naito versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. And then after that, I could let you guys know the final standings for the G1 Climax. Alright, so gotta close out of this. I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I got the looks that drive the women wild. I got the moves that really move them. I send chills up and down their spine. I'm just a... Just reading what was said. Oh, nope, we don't want him. We want him, and we want... Tetsuyo Naito. Don't need entrances on. Momentum on slow. Alright, here we go. This is a remake of Jesse's Girl. Well, hold on. I gotta point something out. Matt, you said I'd rather see Naito get screen time. If you wanted to see Naito get screen time, you could actually woke up on time to see it. Okay, Jay, that's pretty funny. I like that. That's honestly really funny. I like that one. He's not your 1.0. 1.0. Out of my control. Sure. That's why you set more than one alarm. When I have to wake up at 4 a.m., I set 4 alarms. So, this is an important match, too. If Tetsuyo Naito loses, Tetsuyo Naito would technically have lost to Ricky Starks, and Starks would have taken 4th place. Meanwhile, if Tanahashi loses, Tanahashi already beat Starks, and Starks would be in last. At this point, in 1st place is Cedric Alexander. In 2nd place, it could be Pillman, or it could be Tetsuyo Naito. It depends. This matchup honestly does a lot for placements, not for first. Come on, you two. I have planned you guys for a long time for you two to be the main event of night 1 because I thought it was going to be coming down to you two, but of course I was wrong on that factoid. So come on. Give me the match I want to see. Give me the big main event match of day 1 of the G1 Climax. As you're wrestling next to our Japanese announce table. Or not Japanese announce table, but Japanese commentators table. And Tetsuyo Naito right now. Oh my goodness. And now Tanahashi getting thrown back in the ring, and Tetsuyo Naito slowly, or not slowly, but quickly following him. Back and forth action. Honestly, this is a matchup you'd want to see for a long time. These two could pull off a 5-star matchup here in New Japan. Going for the cover now. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Isn't he though, Kian? I know Michael Cole is. Now Tanahashi sweeps the leg of Naito. And now, oh my goodness. If only I could hear that commentary. Some legendary stuff. Oh, you know it, Matt. Like pure legendary stuff. And now, oh, going for a clothesline over top rope. Tetsuyo Naito baited him, though. Going for the cover now on Tanahashi. 1, 2, kick out 2. Kick to the spine now, going to stomp on Tanahashi as well. And another. Tetsuyo Naito now game behind Tanahashi. That's never a good thing. Could see that Destino, but instead we're going to be seeing the submission maneuver. Is that going to do it for Tanahashi? Is Tanahashi going to tap out here? No, he's not quickly breaking out of it. Now Tanahashi pick it back up to Tetsuyo Naito. Naito trying to get it into a belly-to-belly suplex. Not going to work. What was that? What? Neither of these men are connecting with anything right now. The longest match thus far was Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Ricky Starks. It was about 10 minutes. They had the longest match. Or not 10 minutes, but it was more than 10 minutes. And here we go. Destino! Going for the cover. 1, 2. And that is all she wrote. Tetsuyo Naito claims the victory over Hiroshi Tanahashi. Alright, and with that, we have our official lineup for the placements. We have our lineup. I think. Hold on, I gotta figure one more thing out. Okay. Alright, it's all set. In 5th place for Block A, we have Ricky Starks from AEW. Ricky Starks was only able to beat Tetsuyo Naito, which, if Tetsuyo Naito lost to Tanahashi here, Ricky Starks would have claimed 4th place. In 4th place is Hiroshi Tanahashi. Tanahashi, of course, only getting his victory over Ricky Starks, meaning that even though they both have 2 points, Tanahashi goes over because he beat Starks. In 3rd place, also with 4 points, is Brian Pillman Jr. Pillman was able to beat Tanahashi and Starks. He was not able to beat Tetsuyo Naito or Cedric Alexander. Coming in 2nd place is Tetsuyo Naito, again, because he was able to beat Brian Pillman Jr. and put him above, even though they both had 4 points. And last but not least, in 1st place, winning every match that they were in, is Cedric Alexander with a perfect 8-point score. NXT takes the victory for today in our brands competition, and Cedric Alexander takes the victory in Block A of the G1 Climax. Out of the G1 Climax Block A, NWA or Brian Pillman took 3rd. In our competition, in the brand competition, NWA took 2nd because my representative was Hiroshi Tanahashi. Rate the show out of 5. See, I mean, it's hard for me because I wish the matches were longer, and I wish it was closer. I wish the matches were longer and that the scores were closer. I don't particularly care for someone to go with a clean win. But that's just me. But anyways, so tomorrow, stream will be going live at 2:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Block B of the G1 Climax. The people who will be in Block B are Eric Young, Darby Allin, Trevor Lee, Sami Callihan, and PJ Black. I am looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to these guys. I think those 6, they're all crazy psychotic maniacs. Or I'm sorry, not those 6, but those 5 are crazy psychotic maniacs, and they'll be able to give us a good show for tomorrow. In which we'll be able to figure out who will be facing Cedric Alexander at their next pay-per-view. The only thing I wish is that it's not Darby and it's not Callahan, because they both have championship belts, and it would make it that they would have to fight 2 matches in one night. Honestly, in a perfect world, I would like either Eric Young or PJ Black to win. But that's a perfect world, and you never know with those. But anyways, guys, it was a good show. It was good. I wish it was a little bit better, but that's just me, and I feel like we didn't get that one outstanding match, which makes me a little upset that we didn't get one, but that's alright. I'll be fine. Anyways, guys, the tactical legends and then the crazy people. Honestly, yes. Anyways, guys, my name is Jesse James, and that was Real Wrestling. Have a good night, guys.